W&J Women's defeats Grove City Women's 54-43 in the first of our two semifinals tonight from the Carey Center on the campus of St. Vincent College to advance to the PAC Women's Championship game. They will play the winner of St. Vincent and Teal that game later on. Our Foster Law Office's player of the game for W&J, Maria Lawhorne, 21 points, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 6 of 8 from the field in the victory, the comeback victory. So, Maria, first and foremost, just talk about the performance for you. 18 points of your 21 coming in the second half.
I think in the first half we just kind of struggled because we were all over the place, and at halftime we all kind of just brought it together and realized we just needed to take a deep breath, and we knew what we were doing. We had our game plan set up, and I think that's what I just did mentally too. I was like, okay, let's just take a deep breath, and that's just kind of when I went out in the second half, I just gave it my all, pretty much. Talk
about some of the adjustments that Coach DeRubo made at halftime, because your team was trailing, really struggling to put up any points. It was a 22-18 score after 20 minutes of play. What were some of the adjustments in the locker room that got your offense going in the second half?
I don't know if it was so much of adjustments. I think we weren't running an offense in the first half. We were just kind of all over the place, and nobody was just we were just throwing the ball over too much. And I think whenever we started running our plays and setting our offense up was when actually our points started to go and we started to score.
How much of that is a credit to that Grove City defense? That's something that Coach Shelley Foose and that team really take a lot of pride in. Did you guys see that firsthand? I know this is the third time you faced each other this year, but it seemed like in this game you certainly saw that a lot more than in the first two.
I think them never taking off their press was a big thing. That's what they're known for, is always pressing. But we did a really nice job with breaking the press. But then when we would get the ball over half court, we were just so flustered, I think, from breaking the press that sometimes we were just in our heads too much. But I think we did a really good team effort, and all of us really worked together to bring each other up at halftime so we could come out in the second half and win.
What was it for you personally that got yourself in the groove after having just 3 in the first half, seeing your whole team struggle offensively, with the exception of Danielle Parker, who had half of the team's points at the half, and then you just flipped a switch in the second half?
I just think I had the mindset of I didn't want to lose, and I was thinking about the championship tomorrow and how bad we've worked this whole entire year as a team. We've all put in so much work, and I just really wanted to get to the championship, and if that meant giving it my all and going as hard as I did, then that's what I was going to do.
Talk about that into the championship game again, second one in your career. Last season, a loss at Thomas More. No Thomas More this year. It will either be Teal or St. Vincent, who is the host school this season. What are the feelings going into the championship game, no matter who you play?
I think we're all just really excited because we know that we've worked so hard the whole entire year, and coming off of having as many freshmen as we do, they're all just excited to experience this, and I think it's just a really good team experience, all of us together, just the excitement of all of us coming off of it, and just playing today and then going right into the game tomorrow. We just have to keep our mindset where it is right now.
21 points, 18 of them coming in the second half on 6 of 8 shooting, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Maria Lawhorne, our Foster Law Office's player of the game. Maria, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
W&J defeats Grove City 54-53 to advance to the PAC Women's Basketball Championship, and you caught it all here on the PAC Sports Network.